Winter is coming, for the night is dark and full of terror. And now that I have your attention, patriotism is not the star 544 harsh melotunes in our schizotunes, but that call demanding of us the ability to feel shame as much as feel our country's pride. As I flip through these images of our past transgressions, I question the sanity of our memories while trying to paint the picture of a perfect future with the colors of an imperfect past. As I open my lips to speak forth my heart's overflow, may the ears of my audience of 43 listen, and let their minds be fertile grounds to yield forth 60 and hundreds of falls. You see, every time I fall asleep, my dreams are taken captive, choked by the hands of faceless voices that shout in loud whispers, free us, in silent mode. See, every time I fall asleep, I lay awake in the absence of my sweet dreams, questioning the faithfulness of my sleep, punctuated by memories of cottage streets and billowing smokes when fear had a scent and death was known by name. Now chained by my fears unsaid, my courage to speak is bound and tamed, and whenever I'm asked whom I'm voting for, I huddle my thoughts and sneer, for you see, he does not speak my language or yours, nor does he bear your surname or mine, and so, as those that call themselves my people hail me, traitor, others, like you, brand me a lesser Kenyan, I wonder when it became a trend to define one another by the accents of our mother tongue. You see, I have observed that only the dead do speak with courage, for even in the voices of their silent memes, no one asks them to define their meaningful themes. But my voice that speaks is threatened by blunt knives that bail for blood, claiming my vote is not yet aligned, hence I fear tweeting my cheap cents to expensive hashtags that tie my fate to a chicken's plight. See, my tongue lost the appetite for truth when dinner at sunset was served with lies, and my eyes long lost the appetite to see, for whenever I read the obituary segment exceeded the front page headings with lives lost. Tell me, do we cut a hand just because the fingers can't interlock, or burn the face because the eyes can't wink? Do we cut our nose for its inadequacy to smell our future, or cut the lips for failing to pronounce Ecclesiastes? So why are we cutting our toes in efforts to fit our feet in the shoes of our stinking past? But only we can change that. Only we can free our minds from this dark storm that threatens to rage within this storm. See, it doesn't have to be a nightmare when the light still glows. And as we pledge the words of our choral anthem, O God of all creation, let the voices of our fallen, like Hebrew words best read backwards, nurture our hearts to embrace the diversity of our lips. And as justice becomes our shield and defender, may we look at the black that makes us one and honor the red that speaks of freedom. May we never shrub the language of white that is fluent in peace, as we hope on the plenty of green that is within our borders. So, O God of all creation, bless these, our land and nation.